Hey guys, what's going on? It is Sunday. Wow, I feel like crap. I'm way worse than how I was yesterday, but I'm also excited because the market is freaking melting faces. Is it not? We're like in exciting times right now. The time we have been waiting for is finally, within reach. Things are looking pretty awesome. So all hail Rabid. Yeah, all hail Rabid. It's awesome. I need to go get some like cold medicine or something. Someone give me like a donation so I can go get medicine. I'm just kidding. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. We got 97 viewers, 28 likes. Hit that like button, guys, or Bitcoin's gonna crash to zero, and you don't want that to happen because this guy gets mad.
Hit the like button, guys. Bitcoin to zero. You don't want that to happen.
So, yeah, don't get on his bad side. Hit that like button, guys. Hurry up. We should have 104 likes because we have 104 viewers. Everyone should have hit that by now. I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want. All right, let's do a roll call here, see what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with the live stream. The other program I used to multi-stream and everything, so we're only live on the Tubester right now, nothing else, because it couldn't connect to the servers. It kept giving me an error. It said log out, log back in, try again. I did that. I restarted Streamlabs and everything, and nothing was working, couldn't connect. So then I had to quickly get up and running and streaming, set all the YouTube settings so we could get to YouTube only. So that's what we did. That's what happened, and we went back live. So what a time. What a time. That sucks. What do you guys talk about here? Rabid must have meant 12:15, not 11:15. What was going on with the time? Because I had it set for 11 my time, and it's 11. Well, it's 11:14 now, but I should have started when I said it according to me. Now, I know some people have time changes, some people don't. We do. So I don't know if YouTube times is all messed up. Was it okay yesterday? Because yesterday was the same time. Did it say an hour off, or is everything just kind of whack-a-mole today? I don't even know. Anyway, let's do a roll call. What do we got going on here? We have the Travelers Travels. What is happening here? We have J-Rod D is in the house. Ogre MGTOW, Rudy Dupe Chanel, one and only. Oh my gosh, do I have? Yeah, I do have it set up. Budweiser. Awesome. I'm so tired. Also, I've been up since like 3 in the morning. That's 11 now, and I got like 2.5 hours of sleep. I couldn't sleep. Oh, I'm in rough shape. Anyway, let's continue on here. We got to continue, right? We got a live stream. We still got to do stuff. J Mining, what's happening? Michael Cartwright, what's going on? Squirrel Master. J Mining again. Gray Wolf. Skirm's in the house. What do we got? Continuing. A lot of talking going on. Remember, if you need to ask me something, this is an AMA, so just at me and all that other good stuff to get my attention. Red Putz did inform me that I missed a chat from him yesterday, so I apologize for that. He said he was going to kick my butt in poker, and I failed epically. Actually, Panda and I both failed in the first round. We didn't even make it to the first break. I made it like 5 hands in. So what happened there? I'm still continuing on my roll call here, but this popped in my head before I forget. So like I had a wicket, I had like pocket king, so I'm like, awesome, I'm gonna keep playing this. A lot of people like to lie at the start and push their weight, and I was like, okay, I lost. Okay, that sucks. So I went in and I had a pair of aces, so I kept going. Then I lost. And then finally I was like, okay, I had like, 2-3 hands later. I was like, okay, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just gonna wait till I have something decent here. And then all of a sudden I think I folded a 6 and a 9. And what ended up happening, like right off the get-go, I'm like, oh, I don't have the blinds here. I don't have to do nothing. It's only a 6 and a 9, fold, done. And then all of a sudden, bam, if I would have played that, I would have plopped a full house. I'm like, oh my gosh, why is this happening to me? Then I'm just playing around for another, couple minutes. I saw Panda go all in. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to call him, see what happens here. And I didn't even see another guy went all in also, and he beat both of us. So I was out there, and then like 2 hands later, Panda went all in again, and then he was out. So yeah, fun times. I was out pretty quick in that poker tournament yesterday. Did you guys show up? How did you guys do? What place did you get? I got to go over the live stream and see who won and stuff. But yeah, it was fun, but I was out pretty quick. Hey, Ogre MGTOW, Jeff Derails, what's happening? Continue on. Squirrel Master here. First time 13. Bunker Clock 5039. DJ Mines in the house. Mr. 22. Matt 2 is here. Yusuf Putz in the house. What is happening? Continuing on. We got Northern Miner 52. We got Tech Bandit. What is happening? Tech Bandit. Ace K. Tatus Belinda. What's going down? Belinda? Yeah, Belinda. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. What do we got? Trying to scroll on through, and I think, wow, it's not jumping on me. HR Muhammad, what's happening right there? Indian All-Rounders, what's going down? John Franquist. Oh, it just jumped on me now. Now it jumps on me. John Franquist, I see you there, though. Skylord AFK is here. And then, did I get anyone? I probably missed somebody. Just yell at me or something. Golden Wolf, what's going on? Crypto Medell, what's happening? So, yeah. Eddie asks me, ask me some questions. Red Putts, thank you for the €249. Drug buddy, ride the bull. Yes, ride the bull. Things are looking pretty freaking awesome right now. Did I miss you, Red Putts?
Red Putts, nuclear power, Red Putts.
How did I miss that one? How? Oh my, I'm out of it. 80K BTC. Yes, totally. 100%. Look at this. 80K BTC. Like, look at that. It's about to hit 81K. Like, we're going to see 100,000 by the end of the year. And things are looking pretty good. So, upon doing some observations here, looking at, the cycles and stuff, let's kind of rewind here all the way back to 2013. Yeah, this little blip, which doesn't look like anything, but it's in fact a full-fledged bull run. Let's move back to, we can see it peaked in December. What do we got? December. Yeah, so yeah, December here. It peaked in, full bore, ready to roll. And then we have November came in place right about here. And that happened in, again, December. Now, if we come into 2021, we're getting like a month sooner, as we can see November. And we actually had a quick spike here, so we could probably definitely see, this is probably the run-up we're seeing now. Then obviously we're going to have a big pullback or something. We'll see if we get a nice double peak. And then the second one, by the end of the year, is Bitcoin's, in theory, all-time high, and that happened in November again. But it is looking like, based on 2013 or 2017, 21, it happened a month sooner. So we could be bracing for the possibility of, right now, last cycle, it happened to go up right here. We can see the big uprise trend here was happening in December. December is when we actually know November actually looks pretty good here. End of October here to 12,000 to 12 to 19. That's actually a pretty big gap here. So maybe we're right on schedule. I was thinking maybe we could be a month sooner, which means we're getting this big December pump happening a month earlier. But, we might be right on schedule to when, it usually does it based on last cycle. But if it was a month sooner, we could be seeing possible altcoins start to hit some of their peaks, some of them by next month, if it's a month sooner. I don't know. I still think we're going to wait till January. But if it is a little sooner, remember, we can't time everything to a T on an exact date. But I do like the, plus minus around 1 month is a pretty good idea. So December, January, we could really start seeing altcoins do their things. And there are some things that are a little different this time. Like, look at Doge and stuff. Like, I never really looked at this, so I might be wrong. But I just want to have a quick peek here of what Doge did in the end of 2020. So where's the end of 20? Yeah, Doge didn't do anything. Look at this. Doge didn't really do anything. End of 2020, altcoins don't really do much. Remember, I always say altcoins are dead until they're not. But this time, we're seeing everything pretty much pump. Most of our coins are pumping like crazy. Like, Doge stayed dead for like let's go all the way back. Like, here's the whole freaking year. 2019, nothing. 2020, like pretty much nothing. And then, it took till 2021, it started going in January and stuff. So we're starting to do this right now a couple months sooner. And that's very interesting. We're seeing all the coins just rocketing. So let's go back to our watch list here. We can see, like, everything is freaking green and mooning. Usually we would only have like Bitcoin and Ethereum doing its thing, and technically all these altcoins would still be flatline, not really doing everything. Everyone's saying how dead it is, the market sucks, blah, 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 blah. Well, we weren't saying that last cycle because we had Ethereum with us, and it followed Bitcoin, and that's why we had a nice bull run. We are dealing with altcoins this time, so it's going to be a lot different for mining. We're not going to have that bull run. We're going to have a bunch of quick pump and dumps happening all over the place, hash rate swinging like crazy. There's no set it and forget it type of thing unless you're mining with some type of ASIC or something. But we can see Dogecoin. Look at it go. 27 cents. 27 cents. So like an L9, holy crap. Like, look at this. So obviously we're hodling our coins and stuff here, but look back on the 31st. Look how much this thing was making now compared to, at the time, it was like $39, $40 a day. $69 a day at the current prices now. That's another thing about mining Dutch, is it keeps the current price based on your past things. We mined 256 freaking Dogecoin on the 31st. That was $69 a day in 24 hours. 24 hours, almost $70. You come into any profit calculator, you are not seeing that for an L9. Before power, they're telling you $42 a day. So, these things are way out to lunch right now because they're only tracking the main pools and the main 3 merge coins, which is currently Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Bell's Coin, where we're seeing a lot more profit with Lucky Coin added into the mixture. So that's why these are actually a lot lower. And once Bitmain figures this out, these miner prices, that January batch is not going to be $7,000 to $8,000. We're going to start seeing the L9s push to $20,000 to $30,000 probably pretty fast once people realizing these profits are here. And if Dogecoin hits $1, we could possibly see an L9 start to sell for $50,000. That's insane. Remember back in the Ethereum? I know, how can it sell that much? ASICs are already overpriced. They are freaking cheap right now compared to what they're going to get. If you guys remember the last run with some of those A10 Pros, it's a 700 mega hash miner at like 1,200 watts. That thing was selling for over $35,000. That thing hit $40,000 at times, and it wasn't even that much better than GPUs. It was better, but it wasn't that much better, especially compared to everything we have now. It's an old brick, and it sucks. So, yeah. ASIC miners are going to go absolutely insane here in price. So a lot of people waiting for cheaper prices. I would say, if you're really on the fence and you want like an L9, maybe an L7, a Bitcoin miner, they're all going to go up in price and it's going to happen fast. So you're going to miss out. So we're at the bottom line. With the last 3 months, we've been kind of saying this, I'm not trying to push any miners on anyone. Obviously I have links and everything and discount codes in that description. But if you are on the fence, you're probably going to miss the boat because these are going to get very, very expensive very soon. I don't know if that January batch is going to make it to the January batch, especially if Doge keeps doing this thing here. Bitmain's going to crank these up fast. And if people that have pre-orders for the later batches, you're not going to get your miner unless you pay the difference. That's another thing Bitmain does as well. So just be ready for that. It's getting to that time where things are about to get pretty insane here. So I just want to come back to here though, and let's just look backwards. Now, for people that are actually using Mining Dutch, it looks like some people are confused at how to look at your daily earnings. So you actually have to have both of these on the same day. This first one is like AM, and the second one is like the PM. So this is the first 12 hours. This is the second 12 hours. So if we come into here and I go look at like, say, yesterday, 30/30, just to see what it could be looking like right now, we're seeing, okay, that's way lower than it should be. We just have a dip or something. That's why it's only $28. That should be a lot more than that. If I come in like, right. Oh, wait. Oh, that was the day before. That's when I first turned on. Silly me. All right, let's go to the 9th. There we go. I wasn't mining on that day. I was half a day, so that makes sense. So here is yesterday's 24 hours of $54. Looks like Doge is 198. Now, one thing that's been going on here, I do want to point out with this pool is if we go into script, they're not actually getting script. If we come, they are getting script, but they're not mining Lucky Coin anymore. Lucky Coin has some issues happening right now. As we can see, there's no Lucky Coin in my wallet. Now, yes, 2 days ago, Lucky Coin actually, it used to be a main coin. So you had to choose between Lucky Coin, Litecoin, and Digibyte for your main coin. Then you merge the other coins. That was done in your mining options right here under your workers. You go to coin set and you can pick your individual coin you want to mine, or you can run multi-port. Now, multi-port will profit switch the main coins, and then you merge mine all the other coins with it. So that's what I've been running is multi-port. You do need PPS mode, not PPLNS, to merge most of the coins out there. You only merge 8 or something with PPLNS. But what happened is 2 days ago, a Lucky Coin actually, they're not the main coin anymore. They implemented Octa.Space. And that is what allows it to be merged mine now with Litecoin. So now you're getting Litecoin with all the other coins. But as you can see, my wallet is empty. It's not doing any auto conversions. If I go into my transactions here, we can see that for the past 2 days, I did not get any swaps or anything either with Lucky Coin. So where is it? Lucky Coin. Where are we at? Lucky Coin right there. So we bring that up. We can see my last. Oh, wait, did it just go through? Okay, it looks like they just fixed it. So the ones before this, they must have been stacking it somewhere, and now they just did it. So everything I just said is a lie. They just fixed it because before the live stream, I did not get any conversions for 2 days. So now we're going to start seeing our profits pump up again. I do have a ticket in. They did answer. I don't know if we should open it right now, should we? awaiting customer reply, because I was asking them about what was going on with this, why we haven't been mining for a couple days. Because if you come into script now, which is what I wanted to get to, is Lucky Coin. Oh, it's all fixed. All right, it's all fixed now, actually. So before, oh, now you guys just think I'm lying to you. Oh my gosh. So here, CoinX or non-KYC, where they do the swaps and everything, it did say that the exchange was down. They are not taking deposits. So that was step number one of why we were not getting it or anything right there, or getting swaps or anything, because the exchange was down, and it was down there for this transition over. It looks like it's fixed now. And over here, we had currency conversion. Now it says available. If you guys can read that, it actually said unavailable. So that's why, you know, our profits, if you guys are mining on this, have been down for the past 2 days. But now it looks like it's ready to frickin' spike again. So things are back to normal the way it should be. Oh, no, now we got Lucky again. So Lucky is here. Was it here when I first went on? So we're getting Lucky Coin again. So everything is how it should be. So when I first turned on the mining dust, let's look at this now. From the 31st all the way until the 10th. Right now, let's change that period. How much has this mined in the past, what is that? 31st, 10 days. So 10 days worth of mining. How much has this thing mined in the past 10 days? Any guesses? Here it is. Doge, 2,458.9 Dogecoin, because I'm auto convert. Plus all these have balances. So all of these still have to auto convert once they get to the level, you know, once they hit the minimum threshold to convert, then these will be converted as well. But so far in Dogecoin, it's been 2,458 for a total of $681 in 10 days. That's not too bad. That's not too freaking bad at all for this. This is a pretty freaking OP miner. And, you know, Script, I think, is the most stable. Obviously, Kaspa miner stuff, they're next to dead at this point. But Script, you know, the next update we should see for an L9 will be the L11 or whatever it is. But that shouldn't release for the next 3 or 4 years. So it's a safe algorithm to have miners on long term without having to worry about all these massive hash rate spikes. The algorithm is, it's old. It's, you know, it's got everything it's going to got on it already. You know, we're not going to expect no super spikes. There are a lot more people trying to make miners for Script, but, you know, nothing like an L9. Sure, we have some digibytes and gold shells, but those things aren't going to do anything. We do have people turning on L3 pluses and stuff again. I did see that. I might even turn on some mini Doge miners again with the way the profits are looking. But coming back into this now, just to give you a quick thing here on profitability, is you have to have both of these on the same day, because I do mention some people were giving me numbers saying, wow, I'm making this much with my L7, and it was like pretty much the same amount as I was making. I couldn't figure it out, and that's when I found out that they were going, which made sense. You know, you think, okay, I'm going to go from the 9th to the 10th. That's 1 day right there, but that's going to give me 2 days worth of mine. Here we can see $96 a day, you know, freaking 349 Doge plus 1,396 Dingo and stuff over the past 2 days. That's why you actually have to put in both numbers. This will be like, you know, 12 a.m. and then this is going all the way to like 11:59 p.m. for that entire day. And you also get emails every single day on your mining profits, and doing it this way matches those emails exactly. And here you can see I still have 10 hours to go for today. We're already at $42.48. And what do we say mining now? Coming into here, it's saying you should be making $43 per day. We're already at almost $43, and I still have 10 hours to go until the day ends at the pool. So profit calculators out to lunch right now. Pretty freaking sweet. Dogecoin to the moon. Can't wait for $1. Things are awesome. I'm excited. My screen. What you think about the BitAxe Supra Gamma or NerdAxe Solo Lottery? More gimmick or gadget? I'm running a few of them. Let's just take a look. I got actually a decent amount more hash rate on now. As you can see, I'm rocking about 24-hour average 214 freaking terahash here, and I'm solo mining. I'm playing around with the new Avalon A1566. I've been testing all the power modes, power at the wall, temperatures, things like that. So obviously I'll drop that video on that new Can-Am tomorrow, and information about the power plugs, how they work. They're P13 plugs, not to get confused with obviously the Bitmain plugs, which use a P13 as well, but Bitmains are enclosed while Can-Ams are open, and you cannot modify the Bitmain ones for that, or they will not connect right. They'll be loose and you'll start a forest fire. Or a house fire. I don't know why I said forest fire. Anyway, But yeah, the A16 here, but I do have the BitX Gamma. It's 1 terahash, doing not too shabby. It looks like in the 1 hour it's 1.10. They got the BitX Supra 4 here, and 2 Mars Landers rocking away with it as well. But you know, it just comes down to it. It's a lottery miner where you get a lottery chance every 10 freaking days is pretty much how that is working out there. So I'm slapping everything on Solo Miner. You know, it's either go big or go home. You either have a chance to hit a block or you don't. I'm wasting so much power at now, but imagine if I hit that block. So I am gambling 100%. I am going to be sending that to hosting, so a lot cheaper power. I'm probably going to be sending it to maybe Terra hosting, I think, as well as the L9. So if you guys are looking for a place, head and check out Terra hosting there. But I'm going to be sending it for hosting for cheaper power, obviously. But I'm going to be solo mining even on that bigger ASIC at freaking over 3,000 watts of power here, and cover obviously have to pay for it and stuff. But it's going to be insane, because if you hit that Bitcoin block, think about people that, you know, coming back to the Gamma question there, think about people that are like addicted to the lottery. They spend $20 to $50 every friggin' week, every Friday or something for their whole lives. You know, in 1 month's time, you know, that's what, 50, 100, that's $200 a month people spend on playing the lottery. And in theory, you kind of have a higher chance of winning the Bitcoin lottery than the real lottery. So, and this is a ticket that'll keep on punching every 10 minutes for the rest of your life. So yeah, you know, is it worth it? You know, obviously like, oh, you're never gonna hit a Bitcoin block, it's not worth it. But guess what? You don't try, it's not going to happen. So I'm trying. I'm going all in. I don't care about mining the Bitcoin. I'm caring about hitting that solo block. And if it happens, it's going to be absolutely insane. So I'm gambling 100%. And yeah, we'll see. Your ping is too high. 100%. You are hit no block. Your ping is too high. My ping on that is about, I think my ping's 80 milliseconds to via BTC that I'm solo mining on. So that's not too bad. It should be all right. I'm all in on Redo. How's your ping to VBC? I get a better one to mining Dutch. Yeah, I don't know. I said, yeah, it's about 88. The Avalon miner actually has a ping. It tells you your latency in the dashboard, which is actually pretty cool. I don't think other ASICs tell you that. I don't even know if they tell you shares of the miner logs. I never looked into the L9 to see if it shows me, my latency of the shares or not. But I've never really pinged them either. But we'll see. I've also noticed that my actual, like, I used to use the 2Miner Stratum ping tool a lot, but I found out that it's not actually accurate. Like, example, I used to use it on Hero Miner Stratums, and the Hero Miner Stratums had pretty high pings when I used that. But when I actually mined to the pool and saw my latency of my shares were super low in latency. So, you know, I'm not really fully convinced that 2Miner Stratum ping tool really works that well anymore. So I don't know. You know, that's just my 2 cents on that. I use Stratum ping. Yeah, Stratum ping tool from 2Miners. Yeah, I quit using that thing because, you know, I think it gives wrong numbers. Yeah, you use it also. You'll try it. Like example, like just give it a shot. Go into and try it, and then actually mine to the pool. And like for CPU mining Zeph, XMR, all these things, you can see in the miner your shares that you send. And like the Stratum ping tool was telling me anywhere from like 120 to 160 milliseconds on some of them, but it was actually like 65 milliseconds is the latency of my shares sent to the pool. So I'm like, wow, my actual latency is a lot lower than what that ping tool was actually telling me. So I'm not using anything. I just look at the miner and look at my shares. That's why I like good miners. And if it's a horrible miner, but it still tells your shares, I still just use the miner just to see what my latency is, and then I just go back to the normal miner I normally use. But like XM rig, depending on what you're mining and stuff, it shows all your shares. I think SRB miner does as well, but it all depends what you're mining and stuff. But yeah, just look in your miner and you can see the latency of the shares that you're hitting there. A GPU hitting a BTC block would be amazing. Yes, it definitely would be, but yeah, you're going to get like hashes. A GPU mining Bitcoin's like hashes compared to, 1 terahash, 1 million hashes more, or 1 trillion hashes more than what your GPU is doing. And it's only doing it at 28 watts or 22 watts, where your GPU is going to be using like 200. So it doesn't really make sense. But yes, that would definitely be very epic for a GPU to hit a freaking Bitcoin block. That'd be insane. I put out a few short short out video coming soon. Northern Crypto Mining and Tech. All right, nice. What do we got here for more ads here? How's your ping? Did you get the right plug? Panda didn't get the yes, I got the right plug. That's because I knew this miner was coming. I was talking to Altor Tech and other ones if they had the plug for it, because I do all my research before I get my miners. If I know something's coming in, this was supposed to be, I knew this miner was coming in for like the past 3 months. They just had to get it done. Originally, it was only supposed to be a 185 terahash miner, but they upgraded. They added the overclocking profiles and stuff into it to boost that hash rate and stuff up. And, I knew it needed a different plug. So I went to Altor Tech and I went to some other ones. And eventually I went to Canada. I couldn't find it anywhere. I could only find the Bitmain P13s. And I went to Canada and said, hey, I can't find this plug anymore. I'm not going to be able to power this thing. And then they actually sent me out the right plug about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then the miner showed up here a couple days ago. So I was prepared. I was ready to go. I got the proper equipment for the job. And that's the way I usually like to do everything. You do your research and everything before you get the stuff, because they're coming, a ways before you actually get them. So yeah, I was prepared. I got the proper plugs. I went through all that stuff in my video. I even went through it in the L9. I mentioned both plugs. I showed both plugs when I even did the L9 setup video right in one of these ones right here. The very first one. It's none of these ones. But yeah, I went through both plugs to show the difference between the Bitmain plug and the Can-Am plug, because I had the plug at the time before I even had the miner, and I had the L9 here. So yeah. ROI soon on my 6 gold shells. Nice. Everyone's gonna be smashing out some ROIs here soon. My KS0 Ultras are gonna be hitting ROI. If Kaspa hits 20 cents, I do believe the KS0. Let me just see. Where is that's a KD box. Web, no. Crap, where is it? Maybe it's on. Do I got it on Hump Pool? I gotta look here now. Where we at here? Yeah, Hump Pool. So we're at 633. So this is my coins. This has been on since day one. Just track it. I have so many different wallet addresses. I got like 6 Tangent hardware wallets. I ordered another 3 for the Rabid edition. Guys, order the Rabid edition. So far, only 9 have sold. We need 350. Link is in the description. But yeah, the Rabid edition Tangent is there. I ordered another 3. I want to get some more as well. Maybe have some giveaways in the future and stuff. But I ordered 3 more of those. But every Tangent wallet I use for testing miners and stuff, and ASICs and all sorts of stuff. And I'm on so many different pools with so many different wallet addresses. But they come in handy for the things I do. You don't need 100 of them, but 1 or 2 is always good. So we have 633 coins here on this one. I'm just going to times up by 0.20. Oh, no, we'll be through. What are they? They're $129, the KS0 Ultras. Is that what it was? That's only 126. So we need like 20.5 cents. Oh, that's 129. So far if we get 20.5 cents, this has ROI'd. Obviously, it hasn't ROI'd yet. We got to continue mining, getting more coins and so on. But based on the current amount of coins we mined so far, 20.5 cent will put the KS0 at ROI, which then how long has these been out for? 4 or 5 months? That's less than half a year, which actually is pretty good. Less than 1 or 2 years of an ROI, I think personally is a pretty good option. Do you still have any 20 series cards? No, I don't. I used to have the old 2060 KO. And I sold that a long time. I sold that back in the F days, I think. I'm not waiting for Tangent Rabid. Yeah, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. It's just a nice little ordeal. Let me see. Rabid.tangent.com, I think. Oh, no. Rabid.tangent. What is it? Man, I don't even know what it is. Rabid. Crypto mine. No, that's my website. I got it in here. I'll find out. Put it in my link thing here. Load this week. Load today. Load sometime. Thank you. All right. So what do we got? Limited Rabid Tangent. Yeah, right here. This guy right here. 6. Oh, there we go. 9. It's up to 9 now. So we got some nice fancy stuff here. We went through 3 cycles because I wanted to get everything right. Here's the front of the card. Obviously, it's yellow. On the back of the card, it's got a GPU. It's got an ASIC. It's got a CPU. And then, obviously, this is the front of it again. So, we're trying to do lots of nice, it's proof of work of card that, I went back and forth and made them scrap 3 different designs because it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted a variety of hardware and everything showing on the card because that represents what I'm doing. I mine on everything. I don't care what it is as long as it is profitable. And that's what I wanted to show with the card as well. So yeah, order it up. A lot of work went into trying to get that thing going. My L3 runs Blizzard, Ken. What do we got? Travelers, let us know that goes, please. What's Travelers doing? What's he doing? Where's he at? Travelers. What's Travels doing? Oh, I'm OCing my L3 Plus now. Bliss 2. Oh, interesting. I still got the L3 here. I actually got that from Fudweiser long time ago, and I got the HiveOS firmware into it, which does allow underclocking and overclocking. So I can't remember what it was. Was it 600 megahertz or like 500 watts? I think that's what it was with the HiveOS efficient setting, and then I'm not sure what the high side was. It's been a while since I played with that thing. What are the CPUs going to be on when that dirty ASICs get shut off? All the ASICs will be on probably forever because that's just what they do, but they will be all over at hosting. So that way I'll have a whole bunch of power freed up, and then the CPUs will be back on. That's the other thing. I don't know, because I got to start looking to see where all the profit is, what's going on. Because remember, once these things start peaking, they're not going to peak again. As soon as these things hit their all-time high, it's over. Done for. They're going to dump, and we're not going to see anything for another 4 years. So we don't have to worry about mining them again for another 2 years because everyone's going to be in hype train and hash rates moving all over the place. So I'm going to be converting everything to Bitcoin. Once I see Doge start to get to maybe 60 cents, hopefully it goes to $1 plus. But once I see Doge start going to 60 cents, I'm swapping everything over, and I'm going to start getting all my script payouts done in Bitcoin. Because at the end of next year, all these alts should have topped before Bitcoin does. That means we're going to ride the Bitcoin train up to its all-time high. So we're kind of running 2 roller coasters here. So, once I hit a price level where I'm at, I'm going to be swapping everything over, and I'll be mining scripts still, obviously, with the L9, but it's all going to be in Bitcoin payments because after that, it's going to be done for. And once Bitcoin's done, then I'll swap it back over, start building the Doge bags again for the following cycle 4 years later, and so on. Same thing's going to happen here. Kaspa, once it starts peaking, who knows what it's going to peak at? We're all dreaming and hoping it's going to be at least $1 here plus, but who knows? Maybe it's only going to be 50 cents, maybe 75. But once we start seeing it really pump, for 2 weeks to a solid month or something, I'm going to start slowly selling it off and then swapping all my Kaspa into Bitcoin, waiting for that. Obviously, hopefully Bitcoin didn't peak by then. Some coins will happen, like Flux last cycle. It didn't peak till January, which was a couple months after Bitcoin peaked. So you got to keep that in mind. Not everything is going to peak before Bitcoin, but most of these alts in theory should, but nothing set in stone. Same thing, Monero, sell it all, convert to Bitcoin. That's pretty much Zill. Sell it all, go to Bitcoin. Zill is actually planning to be proof of stake by the end of the year. They have another 20% or 12 or something reduction. Where's the right button here? Happening, I think, this month, another one next month, and then probably by the end of next month, this will be full proof of stake. So we just got to wait to see what it's going to do. Its last all-time high was indeed about 23 cents. If you've been mining this for the past couple of years on Jazz Miners and stuff, Zill alone is probably going to ROI all your Ethash ASICs if it has Zill mining capabilities. Keep that in mind. If Zill can do, even 15 to 20 cents, I'm happy with, that will ROI all our machines we've been mining with for the past 2 years all by itself. That means Octa.Space, ETC, everything else is solid profit. Again, exactly what we're doing with the other coins, swapping it over and moving it to Bitcoin. As we can see, Zill pumped in freaking January, February, March, April here. Doge pumped before in, I think it was April or May as well, is when it hit its all-time high. So, yeah, that was in January, February, March, April. That was May. So Doge was in May. Litecoin, I think, was the same as Doge. It hit in May as well. Yeah, that altcoin all-time high was in May also, same as Doge. So we can see, like, Bitcoin's not spiking till up in here. Like, when did Ravencoin do its spike in the last cycle? That was in Here we go. April, Mayish again, the 4th month instead of the 5th, so a month before Doge. All these coins are majority just spiking before Bitcoin, and then all that money flows back into Bitcoin, obviously making more all-time highs. So that's kind of what we're saying here. But after it does its spike, look at them. You know, they're dead coins again. They're gone, done for. Ergo, it's making its moves again. Everyone said Ergo was done, dead, never coming back. We've been looking at this for the past few weeks also. It's been dead every other bear market too, until guess what? It freaking comes back every single time. Here we go, $22 in 2017. Not quite as high in 2021, but it's still $18 freaking. I'm fine with $15 Ergo if you've been mining it and you got some bags maybe left over from the back run and you didn't sell it because you didn't know what the heck was going on. Now you understand what's kind of going on here. But altcoins are dead. That's the part of understanding altcoin season. You know what's coming? Let's go. Oh, look at that. It goes down. Oh, dead cat stuff, whatever those terms. I have no idea. I don't read charts. But anyone that says these coins are out and never coming back, they don't understand crypto. This is altcoin season, and this is just flat out how it works. These are going to pump again, and I have every bit of confidence we're going to see Ergo even hit freaking at least $10 to $15, you know, for sure sometime happening there. What other coins do we have that has seen previous ones? You know, obviously we looked at XMR all the time. That's another prime example of altcoin season coins, you know, dead, nothing, you know, $414. Oh, it went down, dipped down to only $30 from over $400. That's a dead coin, nothing happening. Guess what? Back to $400. Here we are again. Everyone talking, dropped to 122. Everyone saying Monero's never going to come back. Nothing happening. It's getting delisted, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? We're most likely going to see $400 Monero again because this is just the way things frickin' happen. Every altcoin is dead until it's not. It's pretty much that simple here. Come back in our watch list. What else do we got? I don't even know. Most of the coins we're mining now, they haven't even seen bull markets before, obviously, like, you know, Kaspa, render's not mineable. What else we got? You know, Veriscoin, I think, has seen... Veriscoin's been around for a while. Maybe it... Well, I thought it's pretty new then. So 2021, it hit... $2.94. We're obviously at new all-time highs on Verus. So, you know, anytime, I guess, is a good time to sell Verus. Maybe Verus is peaking early. You know, it's a very good possibility. There's one coin I remember looking at last cycle that peaked around this time before everything else just started moving here. So, you know, maybe Verus is potentially hitting its peak before everything. So we don't know. We have no idea. But, you know, just be a little skeptical there. What else do we have? What else? There's a Leo, which is going to get hit with ASICs in January, but we could see a pretty nice ASIC pump because of that. So, you know, that's a possibility for a pump. Obviously, Flux is going to do some things here moving up. You know, Cadena could even come back and do nothing. Even Cadena could do another whopping explosion and then just die again because that's just the way these freaking altcoins work. What do we got here happening on Flux? We can see it peaked in January 4th. So just after the new year is when it hit its all-time high at $2.87. And obviously right now we're down to only 60 cents. But you know what? Could have hit that. I think we'll see easy $2 to $2.50 Flux again. Obviously, hopefully we'll see over $3. You know, Dynex hasn't seen a bull run. A lot of these coins have not seen any bull run. So we don't know what they're going to hit, but they're going to start spiking. And you just got to be ready. You got to be ready. Vertcoin, you want to check out Vertcoin? Let's take a look at that. Where's Vertcoin at? Vertcoin, we're having a look here. Vertcoin's dying. Oh, what's this spike? 2014. So that was after, and this spike was 2017, December 2017. So this likes to spike when Bitcoin does. Oh, it looks like it had a rough time in 2021 though. $1.54. Eek, that's kind of rough. I don't know. Vertcoin's going to be a rough one. I don't know what to say about this. You know, it might do something. You know, maybe it'll hit $1. So that's a 2x from here if you're lucky, hopefully. So hopefully the yields are extremely good right now. I don't know. What else do we got? Whatever else is happening there. Vertcoin has low supply. Is enough. Very good. Mining ETC for Tezos at the moment. Yeah, ETC is another one I think is going to do some great numbers here. Let's look at that. How could I forget about ETC? That's a classic. You know, get it? Ethereum, classic. Hit that like button, guys. We got 184 viewers, 56 likes. Smash the like button. So, 2021, we did see a peak here of $127. $127. We're only at $24 right now. So we have at least a possible 4X coming for ETC. That's a nice possibility. So, yeah, great stuff on all of these things. I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait for these things to start pumping. It's going to be absolutely insane, awesome times. Everyone's going to be buying private. They're going to run out of private islands on the world because everyone's going to be buying them all up. BTC is king. ETC is God. What do you think is going to happen to the January batches of L9? They have already been pushed back to March. Delay or cancellation? Now, that's a great question. I don't know. I haven't really heard. I've heard that some are pushed them back to March already. Yes. One of those is from Endless Mining that pushed them back, but I don't know. I've never talked to Endless Mining myself. Never tried anything from them. They also look more expensive than anywhere else. But last I heard, Miner Bros still has their January batches as January batches. But like as I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you're really on the fence right now, but it's a gamble right now. It's a straight up freaking gamble at this point, whether you want to wait or not, because there's a pretty good chance that you're not going to get that price anymore. $79.99. For all we know, if Doge keeps doing what it's doing, this is going to be like $15,000 by January, and Bitmain and everyone will say, hey, you're not getting your miner unless you pay the rest. And so I would probably just try to ape into, it's $96.99 now, but yeah, maybe December at the latest, but it's hard to say if Doge keeps going. That's that. The safest bet is probably just trying to get your hands on it ASAP and be done with it. But again, you look at the price differences, you don't know. So it's a high risk. You either spend, $2,000 more, get it now, or you wait 2 months and probably never get it. So that's pretty much the options there. It's a really tough one. The warnings have been going out for a long time. Right now is the best time to get all your hardware. We've been at this bear market for so long. People are giving up on mining. Grab your hardware everywhere because soon everything's going to be skyrocketing. So, yeah, those links are in the description, obviously, guys. So check them out. Here, I'll put this in here. This is to all the manufacturers and suppliers I support, as well as discount codes and all sorts of stuff here. So I'm going to place that in case you guys are looking for anything. Smash that out. I won't buy any ASICs. They won't ROI for me. Yeah, well, you're in the UK or something, aren't you? Your power's expensive. Expensive. Now what do we got here? Let's look at the calculator. We're seeing all these coins pumping, but we're still not seeing any profit here really for like a GPU. Look at the 3070. Most popular GPU on the frickin' planet is still 6 cents on Ergo at 10-cent power. 4 cents on NiceHash Ergo. We got 10 cents here on Eternity. We got Zhash. Then everything's like negatives. Oh, we got some 8 cents and 9 cents and stuff here. Okay, well, not bad, but like everything's under 10 cents. So we're still not really seeing any profit happen. Not even on 4090s, really, if you really look at it. $1.10 on a Leo, that's about it. And everything else is looking pretty rough. 33 cents, break even, 23 cents, 26. So it's still definitely very rough times happening in the GPU market. And that's the thing, though, understanding altcoin season, you'll realize that GPU mining is dead this cycle. It's dead. We're going to see these coins pump. Oh, yeah, GPU mining is back. We're getting profit. Yeah, but it's only going to last a week or two. And then it's dead again because the coin's going to dump. And then you got to wait for the next one to pump. You can't just put it on there and leave it there. GPU mining is dead this cycle around. So you got to have your bags already mined. That's what the past 2-3 years were for, was to mine already. Because things are going to get a lot more expensive here. Hype train's going to be picking up. People are going to be FOMOing all over the place. And your yields are going to go from, example, say you're mining 3 Leo a day right now. It could drop to under half. Well, actually, it's going to go to 0 pretty much because ASICs will hit it. So let's say Raven coin, for an example. You were mining, let's say 100 Raven coin a day, depending on your GPU. And then, the price spikes to a new all-time high and all the hash rate hits it, you're probably going to be mining 1 Raven coin a day from 100, because that's how much hash rate it's going to smash out all these coins, because none of them can handle that. And there's not going to be any profit at that point, or maybe you're making, 10 cents still, but your yields are next to nothing. That's why you got to get ahead of it. You got to get to the next coin before it pumps. You got to get those yields. You got to have your bags ready to go to just dump them when these coins pump. We're not going to have a nice Ethereum level event where we just throw our GPUs on and we're good to go. And Ethereum, whether a lot of people believe it or not and don't like when I say about it, Ethereum is the only reason Raven coin and all the other coins even had any profit at all, is because it absorbed all that network hash rate. It absorbed all the hardware out there, and there's hardly anybody else mining any other coins. That's why we were profitable on all the other coins. Now we don't have that Ethereum event. The closest thing we have to it, a Leo, is a pretty huge coin, but it's set to disappear again in January. It's got over $1 million in emissions, even at its low price, and it's down like 6x from over $6. Now it's just a little over $1, and it's still the most profitable coin with a ton of hash rate on it. So yeah, a Leo's the only real chance we had for GPUs, maybe moving forward here. But Bitmain is coming in with ASICs, and it's going to be gone by the time January hits. Now, Warthog is another very interesting thing, which I think could save a lot of GPU miners. Because one, whether you like it or not, a lot of miners are lazy. Like, seriously. Have you guys probably heard about Warthog? Are you mining Warthog? Have you flipped all your rigs over to it? Probably not. I still haven't even done it, and I've been wanting to, but I'm just too lazy myself. I've just been doing other things. But you got to do a lot more work. You got to reorganize all your builds. You got to get things set and right. A good CPU mixed with a decent GPU so they talk to each other and do everything they need to do to mine that. It's a lot harder to scale, and a lot of people just don't want to do it. They're sticking, I'm going to mine this coin. I'm going to mine this coin. I got my Octa miners here. I'm going to fill it up. But that's why, we're going to have this transition over. If more coins start using this algorithm, it's a lot more ASIC resistant over something like Kapow and Ravencoin and so on, that this might be the new way we have to mine crypto. And then we got the 5090s releasing, and the new 99, the new X3D CPUs are looking freaking beast mode with the 9800 X3D number. So now I'm actually really excited again for the 9950 X3D. So we'll see what happens with that thing when it releases. But a lot of stuff going on. You're going to need to compete on the networks is new hardware, and people are fed up with the crappy mining profits already that they're not going to want to go spend the money and update rigs and get new ones. They're just going to pretty much have them shut off, because you're not going to be able to compete with everyone else that is getting the 5090s and so on and the newer CPUs, and you just cannot compete with the people that are actually doing that for the long-term view of crypto. And that is kind of the way I feel everything is moving. So you're going to have to update your gear. $150 3070 isn't a good idea, because it's never going to make you anything again, depending on your power price. You got free power, you don't really have to worry. Most people have, 15 cent plus power. Some are sitting at 20 to 40 cents. They're never going to be profitable on any GPU under a 5090. And a 5090 might only break them even at expensive power prices like that. So, things are changing. It's going to be insane. And, literally miners are lazy and they don't want to do all this work and extra stuff. It's pretty much set it and forget it. But the F days are gone. They're never coming back. Crypto is a lot more hands-on focused. You got to be on the ball, catching coins. Some will rug, some won't. Some will pump, some don't. It's all over the place. And, sometimes you make out well, sometimes you don't. All right. So I just went on a massive rampage there. So let's just scroll through here. See if we had any questions. Did I miss any $10,000 super chats? Not looking like it. Anybody got $10,000? I wonder what color that is. All right, guys. We got 209 viewers, 68 likes.
Smash that freaking like button, guys. Like button. Now, do it.
Alright, so this is a robot. I'm a large one. I may not sound scary, but I'm freaking scary.
If that even did anything. So, yeah. What's this button? I got some other buttons here. Crickets. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is when I tell a bad joke. It's just. Yeah. Didn't think so. All right. That's enough. I don't see too much. You mistyped Rabid. Oh, DNS. Is this really the bull run? GPU ASIC profits are still pretty bad unless you have outstanding electricity rates. So, Jersey Jetty, we kind of looked at it. Depending where you're looking, like the L9, for an example. it's making about 40% more than what the profit calculators are telling you. So it is doing good. That ASIC is making decent money, probably all the way up to 20 to 30 cent power. You're still profitable. Rudpot's nuclear power. Yeah, we need some nuke power. Let's do it. I'm not spending more than $350 on a rig motherboard. Looks like the future is ASICs or buy and hodl. Well, it all depends. Like, obviously, Dogecoin, Kaspa, and all that. Yeah, futures ASICs, Radiant ASICs, but Warthog, and there's a lot of proof of work coins out there still that are doing proof of work stuff. But you're gonna need to update the hardware when the new stuff comes out, because you're gonna have to compete with all those other people, and that's the part that people don't really realize yet. They're just saying, "Oh, it's going to come back." People still think another ETH will emerge. It's not happening. Never buy ASICs, buy the coin. Well, that's usually true, except based on my L9, I should have all my Doge at $12,000. It's cheaper now. Based on the numbers I've been getting, the L9 is actually going to make more than if you bought the coin at the time when I got it. So I should mine it all back by May if I would have bought the coin. And after that, in theory, it's all, you're getting even more Doge on top of that. So that, that's true for some miners there. But, there are other miners where just buying the coin is actually not the correct option. But it's all in doing the math and looking at it yourself. It's part of doing your own research. It depends on the power price. Yeah, power price definitely has a lot to play into everything as well. 100%. Spec mining TLS with a few of my GPUs. I forgot about TLS. That's right. That's a fairly new coin. It was really profitable at first, and then I don't know what happened to it. What do we got in the new coin section here, I wonder? New coins. What do we got? Zether. Oh, yeah, that's Zether. That's a new E300 Fortune block. Bitcoin oil. Whatever that is. Anuma. K Heavy Hash. Oh, we got another Kaspa fork here, or at least Kaspa algorithm here. How old is this? 14 days old. Listed? No listing yet. Oh, it's on non-KYC. What? Let's take a look at this. Oh, it might be. Yeah, it's about to get listed. It's not listed yet, but I think it's about to get listed. It's probably going through its stacking up liquidity and stuff. So, that's interesting. I might slap some miners on here for a little pump or something, depending on what the numbers look like. Let's go back. Wega I think I hear people talk about this. I don't know what that is. Wela hash. This sounds familiar. I know something about this, but I can't remember what the heck it was. This algorithm is the same as a different one. I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, I think this is a CPU coin, I think, though. Datromax, don't know. Lucky Bits, Lambda, Fractal Bitcoin. I think that's another one. Yeah, this is merge mine with Bitcoin now in a lot of pools, I believe. Haven't tried any of it yet, but that could be an option. Kaspa V2, no idea what's going on with that one. Is that thing listed? It's rugged. Did it rug? Kaspa V2 is done. Or they have just a massive error. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. $103 there. Rabid.org. This is not me. If anyone wants to know, that is not my exchange. Don't think it is. Whatever that is. But yeah, price isn't looking too high. It looks like a massive rug pull. I remember getting tagged by these guys a lot. When they first started to release, they were tagging me in Twitter all the time. Check out our coin, check out this, check out this. And then, that's step number one, that a coin is probably trying to rug when they tag the crap out of you to look at their coin. Yeah, so I stayed away from it, and probably was a good choice because, yeah, it looks like they rugged everybody. Not looking too hot. Kaspa V2. RIP. Travelers Travels. Thank you for the 222. 10K. Let's go. Mathematical TLS. Zether pumped a bit. Did it? Nice. I hope. I hope I got 100K. Take your 9K from L9, buy redo. No, I'm a miner. I don't buy all these coins. That's what people got to understand here. I don't care about any of these meme coins that they can go 100 million%. I just mine crypto. I don't put money into any of this stuff. Damn, Kaspa pumped so fast. I know it's skyrocketing like quick. I was not expecting Kaspa to do that. Not yet, but it's insane. Like a lot of alts are just mooning out of nowhere. Oh, Kaspa looks like it's dipping now. It was at 17, wasn't it? Did it hit 17? 16, 1, 2. Okay, just a little over 16. Taking its dip. People are taking their profits already. How about Doge? Is it still going strong? No one's taking profits there. Holy crap, it's almost at 30 cents. 28.5. Oh, it dipped. Oh my gosh, it made it to 29. Doge is going. Doge is, oh my gosh, that's insane. Absolutely insane. What's Bitcoin doing? Is it starting to dip too? It's starting. Oh, no, that was back up. It doesn't know what it's doing. It's going up. It's going 90K. Bitcoin's like, I'm out of here. Peace. I'm going to 90. And I'm going beyond. What else do we got? You know, well, there are top 24-hour gainers here. WASI, Shiba Inu, Doge, 36. Ergo, 32%. XDAG is doing some stuff. That's the one where I lost my wallet. I couldn't remember the password. 26%. I wonder how much coins I have there. Nexa is even doing, guys. Nexa is up. Frickin' Nexa. We're in a bull. If Nexa's up, we're mooning. It's time for, oh my gosh. Yada coin's up 21%. We got Chrono, CRO here. Cedra coin's up 17. Chlor AI is up 19. 10 cent Chlor. That sucks because I sold some of it, like 3 days ago, just before all the pump happens. I had to go to town and get some stuff. Bitcoin Cash 18. Octa.Space is up 14. Still only $1.50. I like to see Octa.Space. $20 Octa.Space sound nice to you guys? $20? $20 Octa? That'd probably be pretty nice, huh? Redo price. All right, before I check redo price, I want to see is it a proof of work coin? Okay, it's not. All right, so I already think I don't like it. Let's continue on here. Redo. This one, Resistance Dog. A Resistance Dog coin. Resistant Dog. Is this right? Redo. $1.35 peak. And the 624. Now it's at 35. I don't know. Is that the right one? Is that the right one? That one. It's a dog. Resistance Dog. It's not just a dog. It's resistance. Oh yeah, Octa at 20 for sure. Yeah, $20 Octa.Space would be freaking amazing. I'm a Nexa millionaire. Got a million Nexa. Nice. Nexa to $1. That could be a tough one. That could be tough. Let's see. What's Nexa at? But you never know. This is crypto. It does crazy stuff, right? Hey, always keep our heads up. Be ready. Zeph to 400. You know what? Zeph to pass Monero. That would be freaking amazing. At the peak. So $500 Zeph. Let's do this. Hey, wishful thinking, right? Bring it out to the world. Where the heck was Nexa? I thought it was right here. Oh my gosh, 0.5s. It's got a long ways to go to $1, I'll tell you that. But if it does, congratulations. What do we got here? What do we got? Cadena. Cadena's even up 11%. Like Cadena. You know this one. Remember when Gold Shell released their little KDA miners? They released about right here after the pump. I think they released in this area right here. They were $4,000 for that little tiny mini mine. The first mini Doges and mini Doge Pros with the colored lights? Yeah, that was their first Catena miner also. That thing was $4,000. Same with the mini Doge miners. They're like $3,500, $4,000. That's the stupid prices we're going to get. Now those things are free. Their brand new miners are like $300, $400 right now. But they're probably going to turn into $10,000 if these things spike. That's the stupid prices we're going to see on mining hardware. So if you don't believe it, just wait until we're at the peak bull here. Things are going to be absolutely insane. If this is your first bull market, oh my gosh, you have so many things you're going to see. And then you'll finally see a cycle and realize, holy crap, you know what? They really went up that much. I was not expecting that. It's going to happen. It's absolutely insane. Someone said something about Zill. We'll look at Zill again. Still on its way up, 1.6. But yeah, Zill was a 23 cent peak here. Hopefully, I'm happy with 15 to 20 cent Zill again for sure. You know, I'm okay with that. And then once it does do that, I'll never look at it again because it will be proof of stake by then. End of the year, sounds like, you know, unless there's some type of issues with the fork and everything. But yeah, we're definitely going to see a POS happen for ZIL. So there's no more ZIL mining here by the end of the year. GPU shortage incoming. I don't know if it'll go that far. I don't know. It's hard to say because we're not going to really have that bull run. We're not going to have sustainable profits. By the time someone says, oh, look, the GPU mining is making X amount per day, it's going to be dead already. And you got to wait for the next coin. So it's not really going to get the word of mouth out around. And obviously, I hope I'm absolutely wrong on that. But it's just not looking very good. So we might not have a GPU shortage. Unless NVIDIA, we might have a new GPU shortage for 5090s and 80s and stuff on the new stuff because NVIDIA does NVIDIA stuff and holds back stock on purpose to keep the prices up and the scalpers to go crazy, and everyone talks about it, wishing they could get their hands on it when really they can supply everyone no problem because no one else has any issue with supply right now. We're at all-time high in freaking chip manufacturing. Stuff's flying off the shelves all over the place. There is high surplus. You know, record number of motherboards are being shipped out and everything. So if NVIDIA comes in with a fake shortage, we know they're lying. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. It's all on NVIDIA on how well this whole release and everything of them is going to go. Because we're not going to have a shortage. There's so many out there. So many chips available. What's the volume on Warthog? Let's have a peek. Warthog. Oh, that's Warthog. I don't want Warthog. I want Wart. Oh, I can't even spell it for the 10th time. All right, Warthog volume is not very much. Zedrix is saying about 11,224. Not too much at all. It's crazy. Seeing the missions, you know, the missions ain't even that high either. $8,000 in emissions. That's not very much. That's about the same as a lithium. No, not a lithium. I mean, Radiant. Radiant's smashed out with ASICs. It doesn't make any sense to have ASICs at such a low cap coin. But, you know, that's okay because, like I said, you know, it doesn't matter really. You know, some coins that only pay $2,000 out a day are super profitable because there's no hash rate on it. It doesn't matter really how large the coin is. If you can catch them at the right times and figure out the network hash rate and stuff in yours, there you can get a lot of profit on really small coins, even though they don't look that good. But, you know, just for an example of the new Lucky Coin and why it's also helping Script be so friggin' profitable is one, there's tons of volume. Look at this. 140,000 here, you know, 92,000. That's pretty decent here. I do believe when I worked out the numbers, where's my spreadsheet? Spreadsheet open. Where is Doge miners? Doge miners right here. Scroll on down. So let's just do some new numbers for Lucky Coin now just to see where we're at. All right, so we're at 95.1 terahash. So we're going to do this right now. 95.1. 95.1 terahash with a current price of 82.3. Down a bit. 82. Oh, what am I doing? 82.3. And then the L9. So that's $7.93 right now with about that much. But it's paying currently at its current price. That's $47,000. You know, that's higher than a lot of the other coins out there. So $47,000 in emissions added on to Doge emissions, added on to Litecoin emissions, and added on to the other 6 coins emissions. You know, it's pretty big. You know, that makes Script pay miners quite a bit here. If we just go straight up into the emission schedule, we can see Dogecoin right now is paying $3.85 million a day to its miners right now. Just Dogecoin. That's huge. Kaspa's 1.6. Litecoin is 320. So now you got, what is that? 320,000. So we'll go 8, 9. So yeah, we're a little over $4 million now between Dogecoin and Litecoin going to Script miners. And then you got to add in that other 70-some thousand there on top of that from Lucky Coin onto here. I don't know what Bells is doing right now. I don't know if their mission thing went through, but this is huge. This is a freaking huge. In theory, Script is the second largest proof of network in terms of miners, in terms of emissions. Bitcoin's at 37 million. You know, Doge alone is 3.8. It's huge. This is a big deal, and that's why script miners are probably your best choice for an ASIC miner today, other than any of these. You know, Kaspa, you know, a Lithium, all these miners aren't looking very good, especially long term. But we don't know what type of price ranges we could see happen at Kaspa and a Lithium because they've never seen a bull run. So that's the ultimate factor to decide how they're going to do long term. BitAxe Gamma, what is this? The BitAxe Gamma, that is this guy right here. This is the latest BitAxe from, I can't remember who makes it. But yeah, I did do a review on this. It's a nice little, uses 22.5 watts, gets a little over 1 terahash. I do have links to Bitcoin merch for that. Check out my video I made on it. But that's pretty much it. It's a nice little solo miner for friggin' Bitcoin. I keep saying one day I'm going to come in this dashboard. It's going to say 3.5 Bitcoin. Maybe it's a big block. Maybe this will tell me it's doing like freaking, maybe I hit like a 10 block Bitcoin. That'd be freaking sweet. Imagine a 10 reward Bitcoin block. You know, when those ordinals kick in and the network gets busy, Bitcoin blocks go skyrocketing. So, wow, that'd be something hitting that. What do you say about 3080 Ti? 3000 series is dated at this point. The only reason the 3000 series is still somewhat decent is because the 4000 series didn't get any mem boost. They got mostly all core boost, so they're good on all these core based coins. But the 3000 series, they're pretty much the same on the memory, so they perform the same, which that's the only thing that kept the 3000 series alive. So next gen, when the 5000 series comes in, we have a bigger core boost over the 4000 series, which dominated everything under it. On top, we're getting a big memory boost with the 5090s and stuff as well, which will destroy the 3000 series. That's why I'm saying we're getting the 5090 is going to be an absolute dominant beast for crypto miners, for AI rentals, for freaking everything. And that older hardware, it's not going to be able to touch it at all. Like even the 4090 sometimes, like I got like 25 GPUs or something. You know, I got my Octa X12 loaded up with a couple A2000s, 3070, 5 or 6 3060 Ti's, a 3090, a 3080. And when I mine a lot of the core-based coins, my single 4090 is hashing the same as half, sometimes even over half, depending on the algorithm of all 12 of those GPUs. All 12 of those GPUs are using over 1200 to 2000 watts, depending on the algorithm. And my 4090 is rocking 200 to 300. It's stupid. You know, especially when it comes to efficiencies and everything. This one GPU just destroys at least 6 or 7 of them together at 20% of the power that those ones are using. And that's what we're going to see with 5090s also over the 4000 series and get that memory boost, which is just going to, the 3000 series are going to be like Polaris 580s here pretty soon. They're not going to have a place for anything. They're going to be literally trash. So that's why I'm also saying, you know, $100 3070s, I don't care how cheap it is. It's no point if it can't make anything. They're not going to be making anything here very soon. They hardly have been for the past 3 years anyway. You buy for 3K 5090 and don't look back. I am day one. I'm going to try as hard as I can to get my hands on a 5090. It's because it's going to be a freaking beast. Rabid, do you have a few memory coin for a CMP 100 210? You can go with obviously Ironfish, Zealous. I think they're pretty well on those. Jazz miners and everything are rocking all the Ethash coins. What else is out there? Now, there's not really that many. I know there's a couple more. I'm just not sure what they are. The CMPs, they got pumped. They got way overhyped by everybody. I have no idea why. That's why I wanted to get one for myself so I could test it, because it didn't make any sense to me. Why would I want this CMP card? Yeah, the price is decent, but they're made for memory coins. There aren't even that many memory coins out there. And once the newer GPUs release, that memory is going to suck on the CMP anyway. So, you know, it's a core base. It's not going to have any resale value. You're only going to be able to sell it to other miners. A gamer's not going to be like, hey, I want that GPU to play games on, because why? So, you know, you're going to be stuck with that pretty much for the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to get rid of it, especially, you know, once miners realize, holy crap, you know, Rabid is right. GPU mining sucks and it's not coming back. You need the good hardware to compete here. So, you know, Yeah, I don't know. I think that CMPs were just way overhyped from everybody. Everybody overhyped the crap out of them. But yeah, I went out there, got my own, checked it out, said it sucked. I did my part. Well, no, it's good for what it does. You know, it's made for memory coins, but it's just that there's not that many memory coins out there anymore, and it's just long term, it's gonna suck. It came too late. New gen coming right around the corner. It just didn't make sense. What do we got here? Continuing on. Dragon Ball killed RXD. Yes, they definitely destroyed RXD. RXD is looking pretty rough thanks to good old Dragon Ball. Anyway, guys, my throat is like so sore. It hurts. I'm drier can be. I appreciate everyone for showing up. We actually had a little longer, maybe about the same with my delays at the beginning. Apologize for that, but I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys. Thank you for everyone for showing up here. I'll see you on the next one.
Rabid out.